This is the Heidelberger Allstate Insurance Agency pregame show just a few hours before we take on another foe from another state coach, this time again from Ohio, Harvest Prep. It's going to be an exciting game. It's homecoming, which is going to be a neat night for you as your daughter is one of the princesses. It's going to be celebrated, Sydney. So got a lot to talk about. But before we get into all that, unbelievable all-time classic game potentially in your 25 years here that took place last weekend against Cincinnati Moeller. We got down 21-6. Your team, as they always do, fights back, and we took it in overtime. Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, it's probably one of the top 10 or 5 best games played here as far as excitement. I wasn't real happy during most of the game. We just didn't come out and compete like I thought we would, and like I tried to tell people, this game for Moeller was big because they're going to use us for our wins to get them playoff positioning. So it was a big game for them. They had rested a couple guys, which I thought that's what they were doing. And they showed up with a great team, with a lot of spirit, a lot of energy, and they made plays they hadn't been making. The running back, 24, he ran like he's going to Michigan. You can see why. And they give us a great test, but it just seems like we continue to fight back. At one point, like you said, it's 21-6, and all I could think of and all I could communicate with the team was just get a stop and let's just get a drive and go down and score a touchdown. And we get it to 21-13, and we're where we need to be. But we did that, and then the game got farther and farther and farther along. We made a big play. They'd make a big play. We get a turnover. They get a turnover. Just a great high school football game, but all the credit goes to our coaches who stayed with the game plan. No one panicked. No one got terribly upset. Just stayed with what we knew we could do. And then the kids stayed with everything that they know what to do, and the players continue to make big tackles, interception, big catches, big throws, big blocks, and big runs. And eventually we made the plays we need to make, and then it followed on a great drive to get within 1 point, and then a great 2-point conversion. And then obviously in overtime we were rolling offensively, took it right in, and then we got to ourselves on defense. When they went for 2, I just told defense, you just got to make one play to win the game. What if I told you at the beginning of the week or the beginning of the game or at halftime or the beginning of the fourth quarter, all you're going to have to do is make one play to win the game? And we made that one play, right or right, knocked the ball down. It's high school football. Things happen. But that was a great American night, celebrating the U.S. with Joey Chestnut, in the middle of the field with the game ball and the coin flip. Skydivers diving in. Man, it was a circus, and it's the greatest ever. The Moeller people said that, as I was talking to their ADs and coaches, they've never been in a better environment than what we had here last Friday. So let's hope we can have another great night.
Tonight we come in. It's our 5th game against an out-of-state opponent. Never have we started the season playing 5 out-of-state opponents. A lot of people didn't think we'd be able to be as successful as we have been, and we're 3-1 going into tonight. Tell us about Harvest Prep. They don't have a lot of players. They're from Columbus area in Ohio. I know they had a great year last year, 13-1. They're having a good season this year. Your thoughts on Harvest Prep?
Yeah, I really probably should have chose this team to play. This has been an unbelievable start of the year. I know you were very supportive and you thought we could do it. I was worried. I just didn't think we were going to have it in us that early to compete like we did and then start off with a team like St. Ed's that just knocked you out of your boots. But we learned a lot. We've learned a lot each week. Nothing has come easy, and it won't come easy again tonight. Harvest Prep is very talented, very athletic. There's not, like you said, they don't have about 60, 50, 65, 70 kids on the team, but they're all pretty much recruited to a magnet school to play football, and that's what they do. You're going to see some outstanding athletes. You're going to see some kids, maybe play a little bit of both ways for them. You're going to see some just great athletes. We just got to beat them with our tradition, our fan base, with all that happens in the game. They're going to come in here and it's going to be a circus atmosphere and how they'll handle that. And we just got to have some success. This is one of those teams, if we come out slow on, they can put 30 points on us like that and it can be over. So we got to come out, we got to play good Trojan football, make it stand, make it last, punch them in the neck maybe a couple times and get them to believe that this is too much for them. It's Trojans against the world, last game of Trojans versus the world.
It's homecoming. Should be pretty festive here. We got the parade and everything else that takes place with homecoming. Your thoughts on homecoming, and tell us a little bit about your daughter, Sydney, who's going to be representing the juniors as a princess. I know she's excited. You should be a proud dad out there tonight.
Well, I know this for sure. that I've never had to worry about on homecoming week what dress we were going to wear for the homecoming parade, but that was a challenge for me this week, and I got through it. But you're really proud of my daughter, Sydney. She is the junior princess, and she'll be in Rick Clark's red Mustang and in her red dress, and I'm very proud of her and I hope that she has a fun night, but I hope that we win the football game. That's more than anything.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck. Let's get another victory. Go 4-1 in this first 5-game stretch. You got to change your seasons a little bit. Usually it's 4x4x4, but I know you can get it. Good luck. We're going to be here rooting on you. If you can't make the game, make sure you tune in with Kevin, Rick, and the boys. Coach, good luck.
Thanks, Aaron. Hey, hope everybody can make it out tonight. Happy homecoming 2023. Get out here, grab a seat, and for the 5th week, find and watch a team that you've never seen play here at Center Grove before. It's going to be an outstanding football game against 2 great schools, so come on out and root the Trojans on homecoming 2023. Go Trojans, beat the Warriors.